Here inside of our site.master file, we have a case of intrusive JavaScript. So we have a script tag inside of our head area that's cluttering up this view with just a couple lines of JavaScript code. Typically, you're going to have a lot more though, and if you're coming in to make some modifications on how this view displays information to the user, you're not so much concerned about seeing all the JavaScript code that's embedded inside of here. Even more dangerous is the client-side on-click event that's wired up with intrusive JavaScript. It's really difficult to determine how a view is going to behave if you're not sure where JavaScript is wiring up events. So let's try to make this unobtrusive. First thing I'll do is come in and add a new JScript file that I'll use just for this site.master file. So we'll call it site.master.js, and that goes inside of the scripts directory. Inside of here we're going to use the jQuery library, so I'm going to bring over the include for that so we can have IntelliSense. And now I need to get to this element, this h1 element, and wire up a click event. There's a couple ways I could do that. I could just ask for all h1 tags. So inside of the document ready function, I could simply ask for all h1 tags, but I'm not sure what other h1 tags might be appearing inside of the view, so I don't want to grab too many events. If I want to find just this specific h1 tag, one easy way to do that would be to tell jQuery to look for the h1 tag that's inside of an element with an ID of title. So let's do that instead. Then we need to wire up the click event. That's going to be a function that just needs to set the inner text property as we had done here. And with JavaScript, that's easy to do with the this keyword. This will reference the DOM element that's been clicked on. And now that I have this JavaScript file, I can come into my master page, get rid of this script tag, get rid of this on-click attribute, make sure I'm including the JavaScript library in the view, and make sure I'm including my new site.master JavaScript, and I can run the application. And we'll click on our h1, and we still get the same behavior as we had before. But now what I can do is I continue adding JavaScript into this view. It's all going to be in a separate JavaScript file that allows me to easily scan through this and see what elements are being hooked up to what events. And I can also come into my master page file and not have to worry about scrolling through lines of JavaScript code just to get to a DOM element that I want to change.